Amazing! It's a feast! A variety of dishes are lined up in front of me. I'm excited as I decide what to put on my plate. My family is a little poorer than average, so being able to eat my fill was like a dream. Dad, Mom, thank you! That's how my 14th birthday turned out to be the best day, but...
Hey, Kujirai, you went to that cheap buffet restaurant yesterday, right?
The next day, I was teased by my classmate, and it suddenly became a bitter memory. He's Kenji Muchiuma. He always makes fun of me as an unpopular, gloomy guy. How do you know?
I saw you coming out of there. My dad was taking me to dinner at a hotel. You were also poor, huh? Your parents were also shabby and miserable.
Hey, don't make fun of my family! From that day on, my nickname was Unpopular and Poor. I continued to be called by the unpleasant nickname until I graduated. Still, I couldn't forget the excitement of all you can eat, and after graduating from university, I got a job in the food industry. My name is Masa Kujirai, I'm 28. Today's my subordinate's birthday, so I'm here for all you can eat yakiniku. Happy birthday to both of you! Please, eat a lot today!
Thank you, Masa-san.
They're Nono and Michi Yasuji. They're twin sisters and became 24 today. I've known these girls since I was a student, when I was teaching them at cram school.
Sorry for being late.
A moment later, a black-haired woman appears. She's Miyuki Isahai, my client.
Miyuki-chan, thank you for coming today. Please take a seat next to Masa-san. Well then, excuse me.
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah, your company's app has been very popular. The chefs are happy to see less food waste.
Really? That's good. It's all thanks to you, Miyuki-san. My company deals in processed foods, but we collect nearly expired food donations and redonate elsewhere, or develop a food waste app that connects users with restaurants. I can't believe that Isahai-san came too. I'm nervous. Do I smell? Am I alright?
Being able to sit next to Kujirai-san. I'm friends with the twins, but hopefully he doesn't think I'm out of place. The two of them are probably thinking that way. We sisters can tell.
A while after we started eating, Michi was giving signals at Nono. And Nono nods. I wonder what they're doing. Then, Nono pulls out a lottery ticket made with a chopstick.
Hey, the four of us have gathered together, so why don't we play Truth or Dare?
Huh? Isn't it better to do it after we finish eating? And why that game? Even as adults, these sisters say outlandish things. I always get confused by that.
Well, just for a little while, okay?
Huh. It's your birthday after all, so I guess I'll go along with it.
That's right! It's a birthday girl's privilege!
When Michi urged me to draw the lottery, Nono got the king.
Okay, let's number 2 and number 3 take a selfie together. Make sure you stick together.
Number 2 is me, and number 3 is Isahai-san. Huh? A selfie with her?
What? That's so sudden. Do it quickly! Here, say cheese!
Me and Isahai-san awkwardly take a selfie.
The next king is... Oh, it's me!
Michi declares calmly. Then Nono blinked 3 times quickly, and I didn't miss that.
Now, let's ask number 1 and number 2 to do something.
I somehow figured out what the two were up to. These two never change.
Number 1 should spoon feed number 2. Hello, who's number 2?
Yes, here! It's me! Oh, hey! I knew it. They're doing this knowing I have a crush on Isahai-san.
Here?
Huh? Isahai-san? She brings the yakiniku to my mouth. Her face is as red as boiled octopus. No, isn't this a good chance? I never get Miyuki-san to spoon feed me. But next to me, the sisters were holding a camera, and I didn't miss that either. Both of you, don't do anything that will embarrass Miyuki-san.
I guess I went too far. I'm sorry.
I knew it. We're working adults, so don't joke around too much, okay? When I warned them, they looked depressed. There's still time, so go ahead and order whatever you want. I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Okay.
When I left my seat, the two of them have a drink with disappointed looks on their faces. Then Isahai-san laughed.
You got scolded. You guys become like kids in front of him, don't you? Of course we aren't like this at work, but when I'm off, I go back to my old days. Masa-san was the only teacher ever who patiently taught us, the problematic kids. Problematic? Although you were naughty, I'm sure you weren't problematic. Our family is a little unique, right? So we had a rough time in high school because of that. We were sent to cram school because of our poor grades, but all the teachers were scared of us and wouldn't look us in the eye. And Masa-san was the only person who understood us. Even when we were looking for a job, he ended up helping us. Kujirai-san has always been kind after all. But we often annoy him because we become too spoiled in front of him. Kujirai-san will forgive you if you feel sorry. Besides, it doesn't seem like he was angry at all.
Then, the inside of the store suddenly becomes dark. Light music plays, and the store staff start clapping. At the same time, I bring a cake with candles to them.
Masa-sensei!
Once again, happy birthday, Nono, Meichi. You two are my former students and important subordinates, and you always will be. When I urged them, they blew out their candles at the same time. Then the restaurant erupted in applause.
Thank you so much, Sensei.
Hey, you're calling me sensei again. Come on, wipe your tears. Nono and Michi were so happy that they were crying.
I also have a present for you. 2 matching mufflers. It's going to get cold from now on. Miyuki-chan, I love you!
The day before, I asked the restaurant to cooperate, and they kindly agreed. I'm really grateful.
I have so much fun and I'm able to eat as much food as I want. Is this a paradise? It's the best!
All you can eat is good, isn't it? Just as we were having fun, a voice suddenly ruined the atmosphere.
All you can eat yakiniku for birthday celebration for ladies? No way.
Huh? When I turned around, a tall man was standing there. I can see traces of the old days in the grinning expression on his face. Muchiuma? If you're just gonna make fun of me, can you leave me alone?
No, it's too funny to see you paying for a low-rank restaurant and feeling proud. You really haven't changed. I feel sorry for the ladies. This is why you're unpopular and poor. Nice to meet you, ladies. I'm Kenji Muchiuma. How about a fancy dinner with me? You wanna cleanse your palate, right?
Hey, stop it! Don't involve them! He smells like alcohol. Is he drunk?
Huh? We said we wanted all you can eat. Is it bad to like all you can eat? Masa-san chose this restaurant for us and even prepared a surprise for us. Masa-san is much more attractive than you.
No, there's no need to protect this guy. He's poor and unpopular. I guess you were worried about how poor he is and chose this cheap restaurant out of pity, right?
I can't listen to this.
Isahai-san was glaring at Muchiuma with a grim expression.
What's wrong with liking all you can eat in the first place? You're free to think what you want, but you can't force that idea on someone and look down on them. Or rather, why are you in a restaurant that you think is of such low rank?
It's the company's drinking party, so I had no choice. What an unfriendly woman!
Stop it. If you're having a drinking party, you're with some other people, right? I'll call them right away. Just then, a woman wearing a suit comes over, looking surprised.
Muchiuma, what are you doing? Oh, even you are here, President Isahai. Hashiyama-san. Oh, so this person was an employee of Suka Trading, huh?
Huh? Do you know the manager?
Are you stupid? She is the president of Love Koi Foods.
What? The major client of ours? Why?
I'm surprised that you don't know the president of your major client. You're way too ignorant. To begin with, this yakiniku restaurant is one of the restaurants her company runs. I can't believe you openly mock the restaurant you do business with. You're an embarrassment to the entire world.
Shut up! In the first place, why are you, the unpopular and poor, with the president? You work for her?
No, she's my client. I started a business 2 years ago.
President? You? Doing business with such a major company?
Masa-san is the president of Heartful Food. It's been a hot topic lately, don't you know?
Muchiuma's face becomes increasingly pale. He seems to know the company name.
I am terribly sorry. I don't know how I can apologize.
She bowed her head deeply and apologized to us. She's not at fault, though.
This happened outside of business hours, so I'll go easy this time. But please remember this affects my trust in your company. Yes! I totally understand. Muchiuma, you apologize too. You've always had a bad attitude at work, and your performance isn't good either. I can't overlook this.
Oh, I just didn't know. If that guy had told me everything from the beginning, I wouldn't have misunderstood anything.
Muchiuma shows no remorse, even when his boss warns him.
Hey, Kujirai, you've put me through a lot of embarrassment. How will you apologize to me?
What goes around comes around. It's entirely your fault.
Damn it! Remember this!
When Muchiuma was about to leave, Michi called out to him.
Your face looks familiar. Ah, yes! I saw it briefly in a document that my father had.
Huh?
We didn't really understand her and were dumbfounded.
Ah, I remember now. You borrow money from my father.
Michi has an excellent memory and rarely forgets what she has seen before.
You've borrowed money from my father, and yet you tried to ruin our birthday party. You have guts, huh?
What do you mean by that?
I'm talking about a certain loan shark that you know. I guess you are too addicted to gambling or something.
Hearing Nono's words, Muchuma's pale face turns purple, looking like a sick person.
Our father's name is Motojimi Ajiki. I'm sure you know him.
Huh? No way! That's a lie, right?
That's right. Nono and Michi's father is a big name in the underground world. The twins are also famous too. The twins wanted to live like a normal people, but the people around them wouldn't allow it. As a result, they became isolated at cram school, and even when they were looking for a job, they got turned away. But I decided to help them anyway. At the time, I was thinking of starting a business, so I invited them and decided to run the business together. Since they started working at my company, they have become very serious. So this is the first time I've seen them get angry while mentioning their family's name.
Masa-sensei is our benefactor. I can't ignore any word and actions that hurt him. I can't ignore the fact that you mocked Miyuki-chan's restaurant either.
Please wait. I apologize. I'm gonna kneel on the ground. Please at least save my life.
What are you saying? We're not part of the gang, so we won't take anything away from you. But I was seriously irritated. It's normal for a daughter to tell her father what happened, right?
No, no!
He must have been overwhelmed by the twin smiles. Muchuma is on his butt, his knees shaking.
What do you say in times like this? Hey, Oni-san, why don't you say it clearly?
I'm so sorry!
Muchuma cries out the words of an apology, then crawled away like an insect. His boss also bowed her head over and over again, and things somehow settled down. It was your birthday though. Sorry this happened.
It's fine. It was refreshing to scold the man who was harassing you. Both of you are really crazy. Oh my god, it was so funny.
Isahai-san was also well aware of the twins' family background. She is very close to them.
I mean, he disrespected your job too, so that made me even angrier. Miyuki-chan, I'm sorry for making you feel bad, but thank you very much for coming today. Well, you are both my dear friends. Once again, happy birthday.
I can't help but smile at them. A lot happened, but it was the best day. The twins' father lived separately from the two, so they ended up not telling him about Muchuma. However, his father's subordinates seemed to have been watching the entire incident. When the father found out what happened, he became furious. Muchuma was pursued by his subordinates and had to quit his job to run away. But he was caught within a few days. Plus, the money he had borrowed had grown to the point where he could not repay it. I heard that he was now working on a frigid sea on a fishing boat. Just imagining it gives me the chills. I pray that he's at least alive. As for me, I confessed my feelings to Isahai-san, and we started dating. It's a little pathetic that I finally got the courage to say it after being encouraged by the twins. Come to think of it, since when did you like me?
Actually, the day we first met, I fell in love with your sincerity towards work. Oh, it's so embarrassing to say it.
Apparently, both of us fell in love at first sight. I didn't realize that until we met many times. I'm glad my life turned out this way.